the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
I tell you what, husband. We will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
That's right, float away in your swan boat. That's right.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper.
Goes to show that all
Hansel
mascots are
tried to
evil.
sneak out and collect more white stones, but
It's
found
always
that
college
the
football
door
game,
was
you know,
locked.
evil.
Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself.
The wife told the woodcutter.
I can't stand games like this.
In the morning,
This is
their
okay.
mother gave
I like to
them a
move
slice
around
of
even
bread
in games.
and led them
It's the
deep
fact that I
into
can't
the
like
forest
move the
once
character
again.
jump is really bugging me.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely
Kind
home.
of ride for kids.
But hungry-eyed
Doesn't shut up
birds
on the tree
snatched
and,
up the breadcrumbs and his
dark
trail was destroyed.
Yeah.
Abandoned by their parents
Show me one of those. A horror
and
park?
unable to
Forever.
find the trail home,
I have one.
the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
The oops troops. I give myself up.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
He doesn't know the story. Why is it so loud?
Nibble, nibble, little mouse.
Because the parents neglect that's what it's about. Like,
My
she needs to
house.
neglect, so.
An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air
Yeah,
and
that's
peering around with cloudy eyes.
Well, the witch trying to eat them is pretty bad.
Dear children, who brought you here? Just
She was
come
just
in
hungry.
and
There was no food
Stay
around.
with me.
But she
No
lived. Yeah,
harm
but she
will
lived
come
in.
to
Yeah.
you.
It's like there's no food.
But
You
Hansel
live in a
let
candy
them stay
house.
back. The old woman,
Yeah, but that's not protein.
their cruel mother.
You live in the
Come,
forest.
children,
I know,
don't
that's-
be
you live in the
afraid.
forest, you can find an
I
animal.
have something for you. The old woman offered
Yeah,
them
that's-
2
that's- that's
enormous
kind of afraid. That's always a
lollipops.
good sign.
The children
Don't
took them
be afraid,
and
that's what she
began
said.
to
That's
eat.
always a good sign.
You see, nothing to fear here. Come
What was that laugh? No,
inside,
be afraid.
the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut.
Your brother will make a good mouthful.
The old witch told Gretel.
Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Then, what's this
Time passed,
Yeah,
and poor Hansel refused to
Krampus.
eat,
No, Krampus.
fearing the day
Krampus,
that the
Krampus.
witch would
Oh,
eat him.
yeah, Krampus.
The witch, for her
It's like this.
part,
What's up with German
grew
folk
impatient.
lore and, like, people eating
Today,
babies?
I will cook and
Children.
eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven.
But Gretel pretended not to understand.
I do not know how. Where is the opening?
Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
Just jump in the water.
Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven.
Yeah,
And
I
though
forgot
she
what this was, 'cause the
screamed
parents
and
didn't want it
begged,
anymore, so.
the children sat
Did they
by
want
the
it back? I can't remember. I should have paid attention to the story in this game.
and the witch
I should Ship attention. Can't remember.
And then, because even children
heard
can't
that.
survive
I
on
know that part.
sweets, they divided up the
that part
body
was
of the old witch and ate her.
She hit the head too. That was crazy. By the way, this is a kids' amusement park. By the way, in the 70s, no less. Again, it's a kids' amusement park. I can't stress that enough. I don't even know. I can't do a German accent. I really wish I could. Maybe that funny super one. I really wish I could. I would do that all the time if I could. Alright, so I unlocked achievement. Oh, there we go. I think sprint's not holding. I press it once and toggles.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off.
I like Halloween better.
Those
Oh, if it was
poor
like this, it'd be
children.
cool. I'll
The
definitely
whole
go to this.
world against them.
I like Halloween
The
though.
forest, the birds, the old witch.
Yeah, exactly.
Even their
Halloween's
own
year-round for
parents.
German.
I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story.
all the freaky stuff they
Not
do.
mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the
Like in
unkind
Ireland, it's
world.
always St. Patrick's Day.
We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Yeah, I'm not reading all that. Excuse me. That's a long note. I don't really want to read that. Alright, so I guess we go back to that cave in the mountain. So wait a minute, let's try to kick out first before I do. I'm never gonna find the kid. Gone now. Kid's dead or something. There's the mouth. I thought it was a longer run than that. It's not. So I gotta go in here now. Doesn't look charming. Oh, okay. Oh, is this something? Alright, look at that. That's different. So, that's the witch. It says, I'll let you read that. Oh, sorry. That's
Too dark. I'm not
Oh,
going in
too
there
dark,
without a
not going in there
flashlight.
without a flashlight. Okay, that's alright. Well, why am I freaking out now? What's this? It's dark. I get it. Okay, let's go. Still hate that I can't jump. Doubt. Yeah, you know what they say. Going gets tough. Give up. Fluff. Alright, let's figure out what I'm supposed to do here now. I should probably look at the map, but I don't really want to. Alright, so I was... Tails, so I was down there. I'm here, entrance behind me. Can't go in the house of horrors. Oh, there's a path over there. Alright. That is me a wrong turn. It's a pretty game. It's cool looking. So that's cool. So that misses 2 rides to go. Oh my god. Yes, tis. The witch. So there's 2 rides that are involved with Hansel and Gretel, so hopefully that's not like their Snoopy part of like Carowinds or something like that. Because Carowinds is like a Snoopy part, like Snoopy Land or Snoopy something. Yeah, that's like one whole part. It used to be like Nickelodeon or something like that, and then yeah. Alright. Need some jelly for that Peter Pan jam. Need some jelly for that Peter Pan jam. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter. It's Peter Pan's on the jelly. Is it Jeff? Jeff. That's Jeff. Jeff peanut butter. Alright. Pita bread.
Another accident. This place.
Park maintenance. There's a bear. He's driving. There's a knife in the bear's eye. Oh, it's murder then. I shouldn't touch anything. Just recording. Can't sing those songs. It's copyright. Yeah, maybe it's worthless. Ah! My sensitivity's like super duper high for this game. Yeah, I have it all the way low. This game would be cool in VR. I just can't justify Space Force more in VR right now. It's the Ferris wheel.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
There's the booth. So I don't know why. Increase speed. It's bad machine. It's impressive.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Button or something. Press forward. I'll stay over for this top of this. Still going. Oh, yeah. So I can ride the rides somehow. Okay, man. So I don't know what I get out of riding the rides. I don't know if they're like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Well, it can't be her conscience, because I don't know what that thing would be. It can't be her guilty conscience. Maybe, yeah, maybe, no. Yeah. I don't know. I'll just leave it here for a second. Oh, there's it. What's over there? Oh, it's Ferris wheel. There's that rock you were talking about earlier. So rocking to damn it, wrong way. Where's the right? Oh, no. Well, that rock had to roll. Bum bum bum. Yeah. Can't really think of much rock. Oh, you know who my favorite wrestler is? Rock. So I have to go back that way, I think. So I came from here, I have to go the other way. Alright, so I can't go that way because the Ferris wheel's blocked off. Alright, about that. Rockin'? No see about those vans.
treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum,
We've come too
my
soon for
thoughts
you.
betrayed me. I looked down at this
Oh, no,
wrinkled,
like,
red,
shock,
bawling
okay,
thing and I
examine.
thought,
So I have to wait now for
is that
some
it?
piece of evidence.
We build our world from expectations,
that truth,
and the
so it's
world that
kinda
I had
obvious.
built
I
for
was trying to
Callum
detect
was no different. He was so real, so there,
I guess.
and so far from my expectations. And they shattered. And as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single traitorous thought.
There, I got that example.
Oh, I remember this.
Looks so happy. I could have got an achievement for it. Alright. Very dramatic. What the fuck is that thing?
Callum!
It's weird looking. Oh yeah, it's a weird looking. It looks kind of like that. It's like this kind of weird looking like roach thing. It looked kind of like that in the mouth. Like his head looked kind of like that. It looked like fat. And it was kinda inside the workplace. It had like a frog or lizard's like body, but like 6 legs. It was crawling. Had like that weird kind of mouth like that. I don't know what the hell that thing was. You call anything our registers like that for the whole counter? I didn't go after it because I did not know what that thing was. I had no idea what that thing was.
Constant
Whoop,
crashes
no,
and
mess with
80s
that
music.
Just.
Guess it floats someone's
Don't
boat.
mess with that. Oh, it's just swiping something. Points don't matter. That was a report. Alright. So. No bumper cars, don't drink and drive. I should put something in the shadow, like right here. That'd be cool. Like something standing right behind you. Like see your shadow and then something's right behind you. They blew it. That would. Yeah, something like right behind you following you, but you just turn around, there's nothing there. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, well, there you go. And so like see someone's like road and show up.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Probably jump that. Alright, let's go. Ferris wheel. Spooky. You first play the game, those things chasing you.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but
Yeah,
he
like
didn't
Forrest
try to
Gump.
flirt or cop a feel like the others.
Like you first see the guy.
He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me.
Eventually, you're like,
When my shift
God,
was
they're
over,
here again?
he offered to
About
walk
fight
me
them
home.
again? They're
I
just
don't know
fighting
how to
that wall,
describe
but
that
again.
walk.
So it's like-
We talked and laughed
like
and
different kind of
eventually
creatures, something you
kissed.
actually can't kill.
It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed, but I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
So I can keep fighting. There's some coming down. So slow down me yet. So it's like your friend or something. I don't understand what halfway represents. So I'll find out later.